welcome Damian Priest!
Wade, I think about this stretch that Priest has been on. What a long and damaging road to endure that's been traveled by Priest to meet Drew McIntyre every step of the way, match after match, fight after fight, Sin City Street style, no matter where or how, and now with the last echo of a steel cage slamming.
Yeah, this was last Saturday night's main event. 12-month blood feud between these two coming to a head. One of the most intense matches of the year. Priest finally putting McIntyre down for good with that devastating concerto, and then Priest able to exit the cage in the most dominant fashion possible after the most physical rivalry of his career. What a statement from the pride of Puerto Rico himself.
Tennessee. Ever since I beat Drew on Saturday, it's like I'm breathing in fresh air. You know, there was a time where if I lived on a street and we were beefing with another street, that war could go, man, that war could go for years. But in WWE, you have a beef with somebody, you have a match and it's over. But Drew and I, we went well over a year, and that's not normal. But we took that beef into a cage. Now I can feel it, you can see it in my face. We went to war. At the end of this war, Saturday night's main event, I gave him a concerto, I walked out the door, and I put his ass in the past. Now, I know Drew is somewhere recovering from his scrambled brains, but I know he's watching. So I want to say something to you, Drew. I still can't stand your ass. But the Drew McIntyre that stepped in that cage wasn't the guy that hides behind his phone on social media. That was the old Drew, the warrior, and I appreciate that. Now, I'm not gonna ask what's next for Damian Priest. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell the locker room, it's the same thing I wanted when I came to SmackDown, championships. Now, this war cost me an opportunity in being in Money in the Bank, but that doesn't mean I don't have my eyes on a certain champion. Somebody who I have unfinished business with, and a champion that I consider the most badass champion right now. Y'all know who it is, Jacob Fatu. Now, Jacob, I respect the hell out of you, man. This is me. I know where you came from. I know what you had to live through. I know what it feels like to stand in this ring. I know what it feels like to stand in this ring as a champion. Real talk, I'm proud of you. Congratulations, that's real. What I don't respect is the crew that follows you around. Check that. What I don't respect is the crew you follow around. At some point, you and I are gonna get in this ring, and we're gonna handle business, but that's for you and me. And if your crew, your so-called family wanna get involved, they could catch a fresh one too. I don't want it to be a nickname anymore. I don't want it to be a moniker. I want it to be a fact. Damian Priest is and forever will be El Campeón. Wepa!
Wow. Damian Priest, the kind of competitor who does not do well unless he's in possession of or in the hunt for gold. And he has a certain Samoan werewolf in his line of sight.
I love how direct he was.
Yes. Ask and ye
Oh.
shall receive.
This timing couldn't be better.